No religion, and death has no tribe. Peace has no religion, and death has no tribe. So for us to succeed, we must come as one. My grandmother used to say, if the right hand washes the left hand and the left hand washes the right hand, then both hands can be cleaned. But a minute of silence for those warriors who lost their life fighting the just cause, for those soldiers who died fighting insurgency, for the families of those soldiers who never saw them again after the war, for all those who have been displaced by crisis, a minute of silence. For the mother who works from sun up to sundown to provide for her family but died in a crisis. For the father who toils day and night to keep the family together but was shot by a stray bullet. For that poor orphan who got run over by a moving vehicle while trying to survive. For the families of those who never saw their loved one leave the prison yard. For the families of those who never saw their loved one leave the hospital. A minute of silence. For that young girl who was raped of her virginity and innocence and there was no one to help her. For the adopted and molested girls. For the wife who is constantly battered by her own husband and can't even say a word about it to anyone. For the poor orphans and widows with no source of income but left to wallow in misery. A minute of silence. For the young man who was jailed for a crime he knew nothing about. For that young woman who was trafficked into prostitution and dies of a sexually transmitted disease. For the preachers who died proclaiming the gospel. For we, the electorate who have been long forgotten after the election left with fake promises. For we, the poor masses living about in our macheted bones left with fake manifestos. A minute of silence for the voiceless. So why don't we let our love flow to one another like the fat hands of an Ankara top? Let understanding flow from the hems of our mind like the flayed skirt of a model upon a runway. Let us begin to iron our differences amicably like the pencil trousers of a young teenager. Let all that we love, be it fashion, sport, entertainment, festival, continue to bring us together like the stitches of a fashion designer. Because it is together that we stand and divided that we fall like an old man's agbada. So the choice is ours to make. Make we choose peace. Muzabi zaman tare. Make we choose unity. Muzabi zaman lafiya. Let us choose progress. Remember that if the right hand washes the left hand and the left hand washes the right hand, then both hands can be clean. Because peace has no religion and death has no tribe. So anyone can die and anyone can choose to have peace. West Diva speaks. Thank you.